This is going to be one of my my little pet projects over the winter. This is my red banana, the Ensete banana. It's usually a very large plant. It's got beautiful red leaves, or like a burgundy leaf. The one thing about these is they don't tend to sucker. So I want to take it upon myself and see if I can make it sucker. I have seen that it is possible, but people don't do it for some reason. This plant isn't very expensive. I think I bought it for $12.99 as an annual. I knew it was going to die, so the frost has gotten it, but the base, the corm, is still good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to free it from its home. I'm going to take the corm, I'm going to split it in quarters. So I'm going to have 4 parts to the corm. I'm going to sprinkle some fungicide on the cut sides of it so we don't get a fungal problem. And then we're going to try to plant them. We're going to see if we can get them to sprout some babies. And if that can be done, that'll be fantastic. I'll have some for friends, I'll have some for next year. Starting a baby plant in the house is so much easier than dealing with sometimes the big plants. Because this was probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 feet tall. And if I was to bring it inside over winter, it would continue to grow. So it would probably hit my ceiling because it would be stretching because of low light. But this way, I can have it near the grow lights and they can do what they want to do, and we'll see what happens. So first thing, we're going to take a trusty kitchen knife, and I'm just going to cut around the base. I want to get rid of all the roots that I can. Didn't feel anything. Oh my goodness. Hear the snapping of roots now. The fun thing about this is I bought it as an annual, so if it does die, if it doesn't work, then it was going to die anyway. Here we go. So now that it's out of here, I'm just going to chop all the leaves off. I'm just going to chop off the top just like this. There we go. Put that knife here. I don't want to forget that it's in the soil and cut off my fingers. There we go. It's very moist in there. These bananas really hold on to the water. So what we'll end up doing, like I said, I'll cut it down the center and cut it again here, and then we'll get some fungicide in there to stop any fungal problems that might try to happen. So stay tuned for the next portion of this video, and we'll chop it in half, chop it in quarters. Okay. Ooh, the grass is wet. So since we've cut this down, I don't know that you can see in there, you probably can't. There's already leaves starting to grow. It's been sitting out for about a week. I really have been neglectful, but I don't have time to garden so much through the week. Look at the beautiful white roots. It wants to survive. Look at it's putting out all kinds of beautiful feeder roots along there. What we're going to do is take our trusty knife. We're going to cut it right down the center, and then we're going to cut those pieces in half as well. This species of banana, like I said, supposedly is not supposed to sucker, but I've seen this being done before. And like I said, I was planning on just throwing this banana out or letting it get killed by frost. So instead of doing that, I will have an experiment. Experiments are a lot of fun. Okay. So here, I don't know that you can see in there, this is where all the leaves have come up. This here is the corm. That's where all the storage, all the energy is. So it smells like something, but it doesn't smell like a banana. It smells like something else edible. So now I'm going to cut it right down the center again. Super. So see that beautiful section right there? That looks so good. So now I got 4 pieces, well, 3 pieces right now. I'm gonna right down the center. I'm very lucky to have roots, nice healthy roots on every piece. So you could probably see that there now. Nice and fleshy down there. Lovely roots just hanging out. I might be able to cut off some more of these leaves, just for the sake of saving space. They'll just get in the way anyway. I've got a cutting board down here, a plastic cutting board. Okay. Yeah, I can't place the smell. It's definitely not banana I smell. So what I'm going to do is I have some insecticide, fungicide. Be careful with this because you don't want to breathe it in. Usually I'll put some in a bag and I'll shake and bake it. I'll just shake these things right up. But these are a little bit big for a bag, so I'm going to just spray this powder on here. Make sure to coat everything. This will get rid of any of the fungal problems, if any should try to arise. There, they look fantastic. So I have 4 pots here. There's dry soil in here right now. I'm going to leave the soil dry for the moment. I'm going to let the cuttings kind of callus over a little bit before I give them water. So I'm just going to plunk these down in there. Get those roots in there. Come on. Don't be like that. Get in the pot. There we go. I'm very excited that they all have some healthy roots on them. Now I'm just going to cover these up with some soil. I don't need to go all the way to the top. Just basically covering the corm area. I already had some soil in the bottom. This is just an all-purpose. I do believe it's a peat-based soil, peat moss. It's a premium mix, weed-free soil mix for optimal blooming. That's what it says here on the bag. It's by CIL, this one. I only bought it because it was on sale. So there's tons of moisture in this, so like I said, I'm not going to water it yet. We don't want it to rot. And I'm going to be keeping this in my basement by my grow lights. It's going to be fairly constant 18 to 20 degrees down there Celsius. So around 70 to 72. It'll like it down there. It's not going to have super high light for a little while. I'm just going to let them do what they do. There's not going to be any leaves really for photosynthesis, so there's no need to really waste a lot of energy on the lighting. Just remember, we're not going to water these right away. I will wait, I'll probably wait 2 days before I water this. I don't want rot to set in. Oh, guess I'm top dressing my lawn. There we go. Put this in here all nice, firm it down. These peaty soils, they're really loose. Okay. So that looks wonderful. Super. So these are now potted up, ready to go. Again, this is an experiment. I've seen it only in pictures, never tried it. So this is our experiment we're trying together. So maybe next year, if you have these particular bananas and you they don't sucker on their own, let's see if we can do this and maybe increase my crop next year. Maybe I can give some away to some friends. Super. Well, stay tuned. Keep up to date with my my Facebook page, Plants and Things. The link is down below in the comments section. And yeah, I'll keep tabs on these, and when they start to sprout, if they start to sprout, or if not, I will keep you posted. Anyway, everyone, happy growing, and have yourselves some little experiments. A lot of fun. Keeps you out of trouble over the cold months.